Monday, week 2. And other than sitting around wondering what I'm going to do with these kids, homeschooling, and dealing with all of this that we're dealing with, figured I'd go ahead and start talking about when I got back from college and the guitars that I started getting once I started business and not really thinking about band, more thinking about starting a business and working and worked a lot, build clients and spent nights in server rooms fixing computers nonstop. It was just nonstop. Starting in 1990 when I graduated RIT and came home, it was just cranking work, lots of work. But I still had fun playing with a couple of guys and just jamming is all we did. Um, but what I had, I was in a relationship with this girl. Some people probably know who she is, but she had a grandmother in Missouri, and we found out that she knew how to play guitar. So what we did for her birthday was I got assigned to go find a cool, cheap electric guitar and an amp, and we were going to surprise her for her birthday. She lived in Missouri. So that was the first time I ever really thought about getting guitars again. That were, you know, just, well, I think I bought two, which I'll show later, um, before this one. But I went to a place called Miller's Music on Buford Highway and bought, which turned out to be something that kind of changed my whole philosophy on guitars. And what I liked about cheap, inexpensive, cool guitars. And then I got this, which ended up being my number one for the longest time. It is a, God, what is it? Carlo Robelli. Carlo Robelli. Who the hell's Carlo Robelli? Makes a bunch of acoustics you can find on the web, but nothing like this anymore. So obviously it was a Strat copy. But the reason I bought it was because of that Seymour Duncan hot rail that was in it. And it played great. And it was also the first maple neck guitar. I always wanted a maple neck guitar, but I didn't want to buy a Strat because I didn't really need a Strat. But found this one in the pawn shop and $200. And I knew that pickup was worth it, that if I wanted to just yank that pickup out of it. But we were going to give this to my girlfriend's grandmother. So I didn't even think twice about it. I just thought for $200, yeah, this is pretty cool. And got some cheapy amp. I don't remember what amp it was. I think I got rid of it. I don't even remember. But it was probably at that same pawn shop. But we took it to Missouri, gave her to her. She thought it was really cute, but she said, no way, she doesn't need that thing. Take it back home, blah, blah, blah. So I said, what the hell, I'll play this thing. And I did a good setup on it, put new strings, started playing it, and holy crap, this thing is awesome. Fantastic action. The Seymour Duncan pickup, unbelievable, hot. Lots of output on this pickup. All of my pods that I've plugged them into, you have to pad the guitar because it clips if you don't. Crazy. The other thing about this is my best ever intonated guitar. For some reason, the intonation works all the way up and down the neck, and I never had another guitar that is as well as this one. I like playing chords like this. Get that to sound good here and here. Not any other guitar would do it. This one, intonation is almost perfect on this guitar, and very few of my other guitars I can get it as well as this one. That B string is, I fight it on most of my other guitars. I play this chord here, and then I bring it up to here, and that B string off horribly if I play it way up here. So this this was number one, and what this started from in my mind was you can find a killer guitar at a pawn shop and be fantastic. Who cares whether it said Fender up there? I didn't care. I don't really care what it says up there. Not brand care. I'm like, what does it do for me? How well does it play? How well does it sound? If I can get a pawn shop guitar to be intonated perfectly and have a kick-ass pickup in it, I was into it. So that was my philosophy, and that was my target, $200. That stuck in my head, and I said if I did it once, I could do it again. So most of my guitars I pull out, they were, if it spoke to me, if I went to pawn shops, then Miller's Music was great because I bought a bunch of stuff there, and they're all cool, and I'll show them. But this was it. This is what started it all. This Carlo Robelli Strat. But Miller's Music is where I bought it, and literally the pickup in it is almost $200. I think you can get them for $150 on Amazon, but something like that. But that's what started it, and that's it. Okay, till next time.